Welcome viewers. As Vice President, Mike Pence was reviled by the D.C. Democrat establishment and their PR wing that masquerades as the news media. In this video we will break it all down for you. But before we continue, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell to get the latest update from us. They disparage Pence as anachronistic and misogynistic because he revealed that he never dines alone with a woman other than his wife, nor does he attend any event where alcohol is served unless his wife is present. They mocked Pence each time he led prayers in the White House alongside Trump. When a fly landed on Pence's forehead during the 2020 vice presidential debate, Pence was compared with excrement. The attacks received by Pence paled in comparison to the Trump derangement syndrome that plagued all liberals, not just in the US, but beyond. It would be fair to say Pence was attacked by the media the same way Romney and McCain were during their respective presidential runs. It wasn't as personal or destructive as it was against Trump. But since leaving office, Pence has been the recipient of favorable treatment by the media. Last year, The Washington Post carried a piece titled "Mike Pence, Stand-Up Guy." Also last year the NIT claimed that we should thank Mike Pence for his courage on January 6. The Atlantic magazine claimed that Congress should honor Mike Pence and name a D.C. building in Pence's honor. Esquire magazine too seemed to join the Pence fan club. A CNN contributor who was caught in an act of self-gratification on a Zoom call crossed further limits of decorum by comparing Pence to Harrison Ford, i.e., implying that Pence is a solitary force of bravery and morality. Republican Liz Cheney branded Pence a hero, and so did Democrat Jamie Raskin. Why? Obviously, because he is pushing the January 6 deadly insurrection narrative and blaming President Trump for it. It must be remembered that as vice president, Pence wasn't actually averse to the swamp. It was Mike Pence as vice president who complained of Trump's first national security advisor, Michael Flynn, lying to him about his contacts with the Russians, which led to Flynn's firing. Flynn was among those who had pledged to drain the swamp, so with Flynn gone weeks after Trump was inaugurated, the possibility of reforming national security agencies dropped. Pence was in charge of the COVID-19 response that allowed Fauci and others to hijack the proceedings. Even after leaving office, Pence's conduct was suspicious. Weeks after the news of the discovery of classified documents at Joe Biden's offices and homes caused headlines, Pence's lawyer discovered a dozen documents marked as classified at Pence's Indiana residence. Pence's lawyer volunteered this information to the appropriate agencies, and the news appeared in the media. Was this a move by Pence to make Biden's mishandling of documents seem like business as usual? One could wonder why Pence's lawyers did not undertake a similar search for classified documents at Pence's home when Trump's home was raided. If that was bad, Pence stooped farther down, lavishing blandishments at the mainstream media. Perhaps he is hoping to take their newfound love to the next level. Politico makes sure it distinguishes Pence, who seems to be pushing the violent insurrection narrative, and the Democrats, who are pushing the same claim. Politico is telling its readers that Pence didn't go far enough, and hence his commitment is questionable. Perhaps Pence is delusional, and his advisors are merely looking to make some easy money before Pence disappears into the night. The most likely possibility is that Pence knows he has no chance with MAGA voters, who decide the nominee during primaries, but will run anyway in order to add former presidential candidate before his name. That title will enable him to hike his speaking fees and get a better book or podcast or other media deal. It also keeps him relevant. The media will give him primetime slots to fling mud at Trump. Prior to Trump, Republicans such as Pence had an important role in D.C. They were pro-life, pro-marriage, and anti-abortion, which earned them conservatives' votes, but when it came to other issues such as big government, open borders, and wars abroad, they sided with the Democrats. And of course, they were expected to be gracious losers, such as Romney and McCain. Please, what is your take on this? And remember to subscribe as well. Thanks for